Take the E chord from open position and move up to the 5th fret and leave the first 2 strings open. You always have 1, 5, 1, 3 as your bottom 4 voices, so let's analyze the remaining 2 strings. The 2nd string open is a B. What would B be in the key of A? Because we have to analyze it against the bass line. It would be the 2nd or the 9th. So know those numbers interchangeably. So far now we have an A add 9. We've added the 9th step of the scale. And then the 1st string is an E. You already have an E in the chord. It's the 5th. So you've just doubled the 5th and add the 9th. Total picture is A add 9. What scales would you use? Remember, all we're doing is taking scales that contain those numbers. So we're going to move the 9 down the 2 slot. We would have 1, 2, 3, 5. We have 4 notes, so there are 3 variables because we're dealing with 7-note scales. The modes generated off the major scale would include Ionian, Lydian, and Mixolydian. Those would apply to this chord because they all are outlining major chords, and they all contain the 1, 2, 3, 5 grouping. So you have the major scale, then you would have the Lydian mode, right? That gives you that sharp 4. You'd also have the Mixolydian mode, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. Now at this point I haven't really been rattling off in the last few lessons about what the parents of these modes are, meaning what major scale they are. Because you really ought to be thinking about the numbers, but I'll do this just as an example in this one. A Ionian is an A major scale, they're one and the same. A Lydian would be mode 4 of an E major scale. A Mixolydian is mode 5 of a D major scale. So that'll help you get the notes under your fingers. But make sure